Despite having 250 plus fragrances, today I blind bought Dior Homme Intense. The bad news is I didn't do my homework. This is the latest release. This is 2025's, and apparently it's not as good as the old one. We're going to find out. The good news, I'm going to unbox it. I'm going to tell you guys what it smells like. I don't have the old 2011 version, so we're going in fresh with a fresh mind, and we're going to be able to discover, is this actually a good fragrance? And as always, at the end of the video, I'm going to pick myself a scent of the day. Will it be Dior Homme Intense? Should you buy this? And ultimately, does it deserve a place on Mr. Season's scent bar? Yes, trust me, nothing tickles Mr. Season's pickle more than a good fragrance unboxing. Now, if you're into fragrances, you've come to the right place, because I'm into fragrances and I've grown this collection behind me. I've got niche fragrances, designer fragrances, stupid fragrances. I've got every type of fragrance you can imagine. So I know a few things about them, but the community here on YouTube, on this channel, is all about learning together. Let's grow and evolve our knowledge as we try and discover the very best fragrances. Is this going to be one of them? This is Dior Homme Intense. Sorry if the guys about the lighting. Again, I'm trying to bash out some content, trying to grow this channel. So I really appreciate your patience as I fine tune things. But this is what we're going to be unboxing today, Dior Homme Intense. I'm really excited. I love opening up a new fragrance, I really do. I just wish the experience lasted a bit longer, so I'm probably going to have to try and just drag it out a little bit longer. And actually, I made a rookie mistake because I didn't do my full research. I checked out the hype, because there's been a lot of hype that I've seen about this particular fragrance on various social platforms, and I kind of just dived in at the deep end and bought it. And I've realized they've just released a new, I say it's new, they've just released, apparently, and pop it in the comments, is this actually a real thing? Reformulation? The mixed reviews online, some say that this isn't as strong as the older 2011 Dior Homme Intense. And then some reviews actually say it's better. So we're going to find out once and for all. And the good news, I guess, is that I don't have the old one to compare it to. So we're going in proper. We're going in good and hard and fresh without any prior knowledge. And I'll be able to tell you guys, is this actually any good? Before I unbox it, I have to say Dior is close to Mr. Season's heart. I love, and I'm sorry for some of my regular viewers, they know what I'm going to mention. I love Sauvage EDT. It's one of my all-time faves. I wore this for years. I literally have gone through about 10, 15, maybe 20 bottles of this stuff. So I'm a big Dior fan, as you can see behind. Do have some others in my collection, and I really like Dior cologne. Check that video out. I did a video on that. Great fragrance too, great for the summer. But what's this fragrance going to be like? And I've kind of put a place ready in my scent bar for this. Hopefully it's going to deserve a place on the scent bar. We're going to find out. Let's stop talking, let's cut to the chase, and let's get this box opened, and let's ultimately get seasoned. Oh, and great news for my next video, because I've got another fragrance that I'm going to be unboxing, and this is Maison Margiela Celestial Whispers. So that'll be a good video as well, coming up soon. Right, without further ado, let's unbox Dior Homme Intense. Yeah, I love a good unboxing. I'm not going to drag it out any longer. Let's just get this thing open. It's a little box. It's actually a 70, no, it's a 50 miller. What am I talking about? 50 mils. They only do this apparently in 50 mils. Here we go. I can't actually get my fingers on it. Let's slide it out. Oh, lovely jubbly. Nice square retro style bottle. It's retro in style, cuboid, very minimalistic, very similar to Dior cologne. Got the same dimensions. Very similar, nothing complicated about it. Nice in the hand, nice and smooth. Clicky top there. Let's make sure. One thing that always irritates me, guys, and if you're a fragrance fan, does this irritate you, is they never get the atomizer the right way around. But there we go, we'll fix that, not a problem. There we have it, Dior Homme Intense. I was going to put it on a test strip, but I'm going to put it on skin because that's the best way really to test a fragrance out, isn't it? You put it on paper, it's just not got that same thing, and ultimately it's going to be going on your skin. That's where you want it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spray it on the back of my hand, but that doesn't mean it's going to be my scent of the day. Keep watching because that will be coming up straight after. Ooh, powerful little atomizer. Ooh. Oh wow. Oh wow. An abundance of iris is what I get. Now, apparently, the older version, the 2011 version, if you own one, I'd love to hear from you. Apparently, that's even stronger with the iris. But by me, I get a lot of iris. And straight off the bat, up my Nostradamus, guys. And yes, if you watch Mr. Seasons, I do talk a lot about my Nostradamus and how things are unctuous. Is this an unctuous fragrance? But straight off the bat, it reminds me of a fragrance. I'm going to put that to one side for a second, put it there, and I'll tell you about it in a second, but let's carry on. Sweet. It's sweet, powdery, strong on the iris, and then you're picking up some woody notes in there. So I'm getting an abundance of iris and muskiness. Actually, there's another fragrance that it reminds me of, and you might laugh at this. Oh, this will be controversial, Mr. Seasons. Where is it? It's obviously nowhere near as strong as this. I can't find it. Hang on. That's what the it's on right underneath. It's actually on the bottom shelf. I'll put that to one side as well. Yeah. Iris, strong, musky, powdery, very masculine. But it's got a little hint, in my opinion, of a scent note in a particular fragrance I'm holding here. You might have just caught a glimpse of civet, which is like a little ferret type of animal, I think. It's like a very gnarly sort of pungent smell. Just a little hint, only a tiny hint I'm talking about, but I do detect these things. So yeah, I'm getting a nice iris strong, woody, powdery, musky fragrance, a masculine fragrance. I quite like it, but I'm getting a hint of a couple of fragrances, and I'll tell you them now, in my collection. It's like a combination of Gentleman Reserve Privé, but it hasn't got the booziness. So yeah, this is whiskey, iris, sweet. I don't actually like Gentleman Givenchy Reserve Privé. Do you like it? Pop that in the comments. This doesn't tickle Mr. Seasons Pickle, but this one tickles it more. And it's got a combination of Kuros. Don't slate me in the comments, guys. Come on. Fair's play. Unless you've got your Nostradamus properly tuned onto these things, you won't know what I'm talking about. But it's got that animalic side that I'm picking up. And it's got the iris that's in Givenchy Reserve Privé. So that's what I'm getting, but it's certainly by no means anywhere near Kuros. I'm just talking about that animalic note. So please don't sign off from Mr. Seasons. Just try and trust my Nostradamus, and trust me, get your Nostradamuses on some of these fragrances, and hopefully you'll agree with some of the points that I make. But yeah. Oh, now it's settling down a bit now. It's just becoming far more iris with just that little hint of muskiness in there. That gnarly muskiness. It's a bit sweet. I don't know if it's got amber in it. I'm not sure, but I do know it's got some woody notes in there. And do you know what? I quite like it. I don't know about the hype. In my opinion, it's just a far better, less sweet version of Gentleman Reserve Privé without the whiskey note, which is a good thing in my opinion. And the caramel that goes on in this is too much for Mr. Seasons, too youthful. This is definitely a more mature fragrance. Yeah. What could you wear that for? I guess it's kind of like a very masculine, strong fragrance, good for a date night, a confident man, maybe an office fragrance. I'm not sure. It sort of fits in between all angles. It's not something I would pick up for nipping to the shops, nipping to Aldi, Lidl, Asda, Sainsbury's, Morrison's. Maybe Waitrose though. Forgot to say to any newcomers who don't know about fragrances, this is an EDP, so I expect longevity to be relatively good, but obviously I'll have to probably come back and do another video on that one. Projection is mid. I would say it's not a beast mode projector, and it's certainly not an intimate fragrance. It's got a bit of projection behind it. I quite like it. I think it's a masculine fragrance. It's a mature fragrance. But is it going to be Mr. Seasons Scent of the Day? Oh, and price point on this is relatively high. I mean, this is a 50ml. I got this on a good deal at Boots. And if you're from the US, because I know I've got some viewers over the pond, Boots is a typical health and beauty store here in the UK. I got it on a discount at and I paid about 70 British pounds for it. But it's usually around the £100 there or thereabouts mark for 50ml. So it's quite punchy. As it's drying down on my hand there, I am finding it very sort of a seductive type of fragrance. It's definitely more geared towards date nights, I think. This will cut through cold weather. This is not a warm weather fragrance, so if you're looking for something for autumn, winter, this is definitely worth consideration. If you don't like floral or powdery fragrances, stay clear of this. So is the hype real, and did the first sniff shock me? Well, not really. It's sort of shocking that it didn't shock me, if that makes sense. That's kind of maybe the little clickbait edge I had to put in the title to get you guys on and hopefully watching to this point, and hopefully you'll consider subscribing. It would really, really help this channel out, big style. But yeah, didn't shock me. It's shocking that it didn't shock me. I come up with some funny things. Still a great fragrance. I like it. And I'll probably think it deserves a place on the scent bar, and I would keep it. It's not one of these fragrances that I'm not going to ever wear. I think I'll find a place for this, but it's not going to be heavily worn. I think this is one to pick up for a special night out with Mrs. Seasons, if that ever happens. We have been married 20 years. Would I recommend blind buying this fragrance? I wouldn't recommend blind buying particularly anything. So I have to say not for this one. Probably if I tried this properly in the shop, I wouldn't have bought it actually. But that's what happens when there's hype about fragrances. You sort of get sucked into it, and I got sucked into this. But I'm not regretting it. No regrets here. I'm going to pop it on my scent bar, and am I going to use it as my scent of the day? Yes. Yes, I will. No, I won't. I've changed my mind because my clothes from yesterday have got initio side effect. And I'll tell you what, that thing lasted quite a long time. It's macerated for 1 year. I got some very good projection and longevity out of initio side effect. So initio side effect is going to be my scent of the day as I pop that down at the scent bar and pick up initio side effect because I've got it on already. A lovely fragrance. I'll have to do a review on this one. I'm not going to go too heavy, just very light spritz because it's already all over my clothes. But yeah, that's a nice tobacco rum and a heady on. It's got heady on in it. Anyway, that's enough waffle. That's my scent of the day. That's Mr. Seasons signing out for another bit of bite-sized fragrance content. I hope you have a great day, guys, and please do consider coming back for the next one.